What up, YouTube? It's your boy I Fit In, and man, I've been looking on YouTube. I've been looking on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, just to keep up on things that are happening. For some reason, it seems to circulate to those platforms way quicker than the news. But that's a joke, by the way. But Errol Spence has one-upped Terrence Crawford yet again. We all know that Manny Pacquiao called both of them out within the same tweet on Twitter. Yeah, he mentioned both of them, and Terrence Crawford replied to that tweet saying, "I'm ready when you are, sir." Errol Spence did not reply to that tweet, so I know there was a lot of speculation before that maybe Errol Spence wasn't ready for that fight and he didn't want that fight or he was scared. No, that's not the case. Errol Spence told Terrence Crawford just days before that the fight's not going to get made on here. We already know that Errol Spence doesn't really like the back and forth stuff. He only does it when he's pushed into a corner. He doesn't do the whole social media thing. So he one-upped that by calling Manny Pacquiao personally. So that makes me confident that he's ready, and his return is real, because I've been seeing him post videos of him working out, his Instagram. He's been active, going out, kicking it with people. Everybody has nothing but positive things to say about his current condition. By the way, I'm clipping my nails just so y'all don't wonder why I'm looking down so much, not reading a paper. But not only that, Derek James is a very intelligent coach. Like, everything he does has a purpose. Everything he says has a purpose. Whether people want to believe it or not, whether people like Derek James or not, he predicts that Errol Spence will knock Terrence Crawford out. The man is not foolish. He's not just going to say something that's just way out of left field. If he's saying that's what's going to happen, it's a very big possibility that that will happen. And for that to happen, Errol Spence would have to be ready to get back in the ring. So the way I see it is, training must be going good enough to give them that confidence. Errol Spence called out Manny Pacquiao, who we saw what he did to Keith Thurman. Errol Spence wants all the smoke. He even said that he's fighting Terrence Crawford in 2020 as well. So those are two big fights that he wants to take immediately upon return. The man must be doing pretty darn good if that's the route he's taking. Because nobody would shame him for taking a tune-up fight after getting in a wreck that almost took his life. You see what I'm saying? Errol Spence does not blow smoke. When have we ever known him to blow smoke? Never. He's never said he wants to make a fight happen and not chase that fight. The moment he said he was going to fight Sean Porter, they were in negotiations. See what I'm saying? So I honestly feel that this right here is like him throwing this card out here and calling out Manny Pacquiao is going to show a lot of people where Manny Pacquiao's head is. He made the tweet mentioning both of them. You're not going to just mention another fighter if you ain't got nothing to say. And if he didn't post anything in it, which he didn't, he just mentioned the names, that means, hey, I'm calling you out. What's up? Errol Spence just called you back out. What's up? So if he does not take this fight with Errol Spence, if he decides to go another route, what's that going to say? What is it going to say? He has to want this legacy. Terrence Crawford got a belt. Errol Spence has 2 belts. Manny Pacquiao has a belt. Who was the bigger fish? Errol Spence. He's got 2 of them. And he's calling you out. He wants to fight you. So then becomes the question of, well, hey, when they do fight, how does Manny Pacquiao win? How does Manny Pacquiao beat Errol Spence? How does Errol Spence beat Manny Pacquiao? I'm going to tell you guys straight up, and this is not a biased answer. As I've said in plenty of videos, I cheered for Manny Pacquiao over Broner, and I cheered for Manny Pacquiao over Keith Thurman. I can't answer how Manny Pacquiao was going to beat Errol Spence. Most people will say, oh, his power. Kell Brook had more power than Manny Pacquiao. and he couldn't knock out Spence. Some people will say, oh, well, his angles. Sean Porter is a pressure fighter that fights at awkward angles, very awkward angles. Oh, his punch volume. Sean Porter, punch volume is his thing. He throws a lot of punches. But man, Manny Pacquiao's got stamina. He's got stamina. Sean Porter has stamina. He kept going the whole entire time. Got up from a knockdown swinging. Try again. Oh man, Manny Pacquiao, he could take a punch. Sean Porter, the best dog fighter in the welterweight division, taking a punch compared to Manny Pacquiao, who's been knocked out twice. He's been knocked down a couple times. He's been cut up by Jeff Horn, of all people. Nah, bro. He's not going to take Errol Spence's power the way Sean Porter did. So then what is there? Well, experience, man. He's a vet. He's a veteran, man. He's a legend. He's done this. Look at his resume. I'm sorry, but y'all said the same thing about Mikey Garcia. So after shooting all these things down, let's go ahead and go to what Errol Spence possesses over Manny Pacquiao. Reach by far. Errol Spence's reach is longer than Keith Thurman's by 3 inches. He's got height over Manny Pacquiao, a lot of it. So Manny Pacquiao is gonna have to shoot up to get him. Guess what that leaves him open for if he don't snap that hand right back and keep it tight right here with the elbows on. Uppercuts. Errol Spence throws uppercuts. So the reach, the height advantage, the strength, the youth. Keith Thurman wasn't stronger than Pacquiao. Some of y'all may believe that, but no, Keith Thurman was not stronger than Pacquiao. Not only that, Errol Spence ain't gonna get into fight camp and BS it. He's never done that. Never. The guy blows up to $185 and still gets back down to 147 within his camp. Or 146 and some change. So, him coming out of shape, not gonna happen. Him coming unprepared, not gonna happen. Him taking gambles, not gonna happen. That's one thing that Errol Spence possesses over a Terrence Crawford and a Keith Thurman. He doesn't gamble. He's not gonna leave himself wide open just to land a good shot. That's a hit or miss situation. Errol Spence does not do that. That's how he and Danny Garcia are very alike. They're counterpunchers. Manny Pacquiao's a southpaw. So is Errol Spence. Do you see the math? Do you see the calculation? Do you see the odds? The odds are in Errol Spence's favor. Manny Pacquiao is only getting older. And Errol Spence is only recovering more and more. He's gonna get stronger. And usually them things, them crazy situations that are supposed to kill you but don't kill you, make you come back a whole different beast. Y'all seen Terrence Crawford. Y'all see what he does. That man has been shot in the back of the head. Look at him. Errol Spence has his tragedy now. And he was a very complete fighter before that. Errol Spence has the power that he has because he spars with middleweights, guys. He's even beaten up a couple heavyweights. And these ain't just no pushing around heavyweights. These are guys that fight. They compete. One of his sparring partners is Jermell Charlo. The smaller twin? Yeah. He's a dog too. Put that into perspective, guys. And before y'all get on my page or under my video going crazy and telling me how crazy I am and talking about how biased I am, it's not biased. Everything I just said is a fact. Yes, Manny Pacquiao is great. But hey, you'll see what I'm talking about when that fight happens. If you got a contrasting opinion, go ahead and put it in the comment box. Just be respectful. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do so. Hit the bell icon, hit the like, and oh, by the way, I fit in. Ouch.